Hello, class. This is Mr. Green again here on our fifth day going over the fifth component of the five components of fitness. Just a reminder, the first one is cardiovascular endurance, which measures how much oxygen is running through our system and how much output we can give while we are exerting energy. Number two is muscular strength, which basically measures how much load we can put on our muscles and how heavy we can lift the weight. Muscular endurance, the third one, which we've gone over, measures how much and how quickly our muscles can work before fatiguing. The fourth one is body composition, which uses four components: fat, minerals, protein, and water to measure how our body is composed and how much of each of those that we have in our body. And ideally, we have a certain amount of protein, a certain amount of water, a certain amount of mineral, and a certain amount of fat to stay healthy. And the one we'll talk about mostly today is flexibility, which is how lax or loose or tight our muscles are, and how that affects our physical fitness. So we will be going over a few stretches. For Actually, we'll go over a main stretch which incorporates the entire body. I like to call it the world's greatest stretch. So what we'll do, I'd like to show you guys a video of what that stretch looks like. So here's the video, and following that video, I will demonstrate how to do that in person, and you guys can do it with me. And then after that, we would get into groups, small groups of two, and we'd perform that exercise with the other person in the group, assessing how we're doing. And so the world's greatest stretch, basically we'll get into a low lunge position with one foot out and one foot back. And to accommodate, if you can't keep that back knee up, you can go ahead and put it on the ground. So you'll basically be in a low runner's lunge. And this will be stretching out our hips, our groin, and our glutes a little bit. So you'll get into that runner's lunge. You'll take your elbow of that same foot. So if your right foot is down, you'll take your right elbow to your inner right ankle. Okay, this will deepen that groin stretch. It will also stretch our core and our obliques, which are in the side of our stomach. And once that elbow is all the way down, we're going to turn towards that same foot. So we're going to turn to our right if our right foot is down and our right arm is down. We're going to reach that middle finger of that right hand to the sky. Okay, so basically we're going to do a thoracic twist. Okay, so we're going to twist our body all the way up to the sky. What this will do, this is really going to open up our back and our hips even more, open up our glutes and our hamstrings a little bit as well. And then we're going to return from that turn and that twisted position in our torso and our upper body back to the ground. And from there, we're going to lean back into that left leg, which is going to straighten our right leg. And we're really going to feel that in our hamstring. So that'll be a hamstring stretch. Okay. And then we'll return to the middle, and we will do that with our left leg. I like to call that the world's greatest stretch because it incorporates so much of our body, and it allows us to really loosen up those muscles to prepare us for whatever activity we'll have that day, whatever workout we'll have, whatever, if it's a run or if it's a muscular endurance day, we're doing push-ups and sit-ups, muscular strength where we're squatting and doing some heavier weight. So I really love that move to warm up our body, and flexibility is so important to get ready to prepare for whatever move we're going to do that day. It's just something great to open up our body, and you could also incorporate a little bit of mental work to that and include some deep breaths to get deeper into those movements. In addition, it's very good to stretch out those muscles post-workout to kind of keep them loose and to prevent them from tightening up. When our muscles tighten up, that's where you might feel like your lower back pain, or maybe your hips tight, your legs are tight from some tough workouts or whatever it is, a tough run. Um, Staying flexible and loose. We're going to teach you those exercises and different ways we can stay loose, like rolling out on a foam roller. I'll show you what those are. We can also, if there's an acute pain, which means there's a direct pain or tightness, for example, in our glute or our hammy, we can sit on something like a lacrosse ball, a baseball, a tennis ball on that direct spot and really push into there. It may be a little bit uncomfortable, but we'll really focus in on that one spot. Um, and so flexibility, there's various terms that we're going to learn and memorize throughout this unit. So I'm really looking forward to it. And thank you for listening. Have a great day, guys. Take care.